Well, welcome everyone to Camp Creatology Day 2. My name is Stacy. I work at Michael's as an education content designer. I'm really excited to show you our project. If you missed Monday's project, the mixed media banner, and you would like to go watch the recorded video, that is up right now on our YouTube channel, and you can also find that on our website. And all right, so let's go ahead and get started. Can we switch over to the other camera, please? All right, so today we're going to be making this little foldable dinosaur. So I'm going to show you how to do the fold so you can make his mouth move. So when you fold him, he looks like his mouth is closed. And then when he opens it, it looks like he's doing a big old roar. So then I will also show you how to color him and just some other fun ways that you can customize your little dinosaur here. If you have any questions while I'm going on, feel free to put them in that Q&A. Our friend Lindsay is going to shout them out to me if we have any questions that I can answer over the speaker. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. So first of all, actually, I want to tell you that this is everything you need comes in our little Camp Creatology kit here. You can find them in the store, online, or you can just, if you want to just draw your own dinosaur, you can do that. We also have a template that I think Lindsay's going to share in the chat here in a second. So there's all kinds of ways that you can do this project. If you don't have your supplies right now, it's okay. We are recording this video and you can go find it later if you need to. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. So I'm going to just go ahead and get started with coloring my dinosaur. And you can color it any color you want. Be as creative as you want. He's your dinosaur. She's your dinosaur. You can give your dinosaur a name if you want. I'm going to color my dinosaur exactly the way I have him here in the example, which is exactly how we have him in our little booklet here, which is actually where we're going to do our step-by-step instructions. So as you can see here, we're going to start with coloring, and then we'll get to the folding. All right. So I'm going to start with purple, since the majority of his body is purple. And I'm just going to start coloring. And again, like I'm sure y'all are experts at coloring. I'm sure you're just going to be so good at it. If you want, you can go ahead and tell us in the Q&A section what color you're choosing for your dinosaur. You could do multiple colors. You could have like a rainbow dinosaur, or you could have, I don't know, a blue dinosaur. I don't know, what are y'all's favorite colors? I'd love to know. All right, and I'm not being super careful as far as how I'm coloring. It's okay if you go over the lines a little bit because, you know, we're just being creative. We're just having fun. It doesn't have to be perfect. And there's no reason to stress out. It's just a little coloring. There's nothing a little coloring can't do to help relax you. That's what I love about it. All right. Almost got his head all done here, and then we'll move on to the body. And so I'm just following this example exactly. So I'm going to do his body in purple, and then we'll switch to other colors as we go here. And again, not being super careful here, just having fun with it.
We have some people making a red dinosaur, a pink dinosaur, an orange dinosaur, a blue dinosaur.
Those are great options. Those are great colors. I love it. I love how creative everybody is. Your dinosaur is your own dinosaur. And you know, dinosaurs lived such a long time ago. Who knows what colors they were? They could be multiple colors.
We have a great question, Stacy.
Sure.
Use different mediums.
Yes, absolutely. So if you wanted to paint your dinosaur, you could paint your dinosaur. It might take a little longer to dry than the marker, but you could do that. You could also put like pom-poms or glitter on your dinosaur. Like, honestly, like be as creative as you want to be because this is your dinosaur. I love how creative everybody is. You always think of like so many ideas I wouldn't even think of because you're just so smart. All right, moving on to the body here. Gonna get his little arms. Just making everything purple. Does anybody know any dinosaur facts? Or do you have a favorite dinosaur? I think I really like pterodactyls because they're like really cool flying dinosaurs. I like that this dinosaur is riding a skateboard. I think that's pretty cool. Do you think dinosaurs actually rode skateboards back in the day? They have their own little skateboards they rode in the jungle. I think that'd be pretty cool if they did. Again, just not being super careful with my coloring. I'm just having fun with it. That's kind of the best thing about this project is you can just have fun with it.
We have some dinosaur fans here.
Ooh, okay.
Triceratops, long neck one, the T-Rex, Velociraptor, Dilophosaurus.
Ooh, those are all great options. Y'all are so smart. You know all the dinosaurs.
Oh, I like this question. Can we give our dinosaurs accessories like sunglasses?
I love that. Yes. Give your dinosaurs all the accessories. He'd be extra cool with sunglasses, or you could do like a little hat on him, or you could give it like a dress or a tutu if you want it to be like a real or like a dancer / skateboard dinosaur, or you just want it to look pretty. You can do all kinds of fun things. I love that. All right, now we just gotta color in this tail and then we'll do the details. Details. Little pun for you. Oh, you know, I've got a question for everyone. If you're not focused on coloring, do you know what period was the T-Rex? What period of dinosaurs was he from? Does anybody know? And I'll tell you the answer here in a second, but if we get any really smart dinosaur fact people, I'd love to know if anybody knows that. What period did the T-Rex live? Here we go. All right.
Someone said the Jurassic or Cretaceous.
Cretaceous. Oh, you know, that's really close. I'm going to give that one to you because it's the Cretaceous period. I think you got it just right on the head there. Yeah, because you think you should see Jurassic Park that it would be the Jurassic, but they're actually from the Cretaceous period. Y'all are so smart. You know all your dinosaur facts. All right. I'm gonna have his little splotches here in green. So I'm getting out my green marker. But again, if you just want your dinosaur to be all one color, you can make them all one color. If you want to make the splotches purple or yellow, just whatever you think is a good color combination. And if we have any like super fast colorers and you're ready to move on to the next step, if you bought the kit, you can actually go ahead and just look at that next step right there. We're going to be folding them here in a second. And don't worry if you fold them wrong, because you can just refold them. I'll show you how to do that. And the great thing about this kit is you actually have multiples. So you can make as many dinosaurs as you want. And if you make a mistake, it's okay. You could also draw your own dinosaurs if you wanted to. All right. And there we got the little splotches all done. Oh, and you know what? I just noticed his little belly has green stripes on it. So I'm going to go ahead and do those while I still have my green marker out. And again, you can make these stripes any color you want. Or if you want to give them like a bow tie or any other fun accessories, I'd love to know how y'all are making your dinosaur your own. All right. The one extra detail I see on this guy is the rim of his skateboard here is green. So I'm going to make that green. There we go. All right, so now I'm all done with this green marker. And I'm gonna move on to blue. I see a lot of blue on this dinosaur. So he's got little blue spots here. Try to show that to the camera here. Got little blue spots next to his splotches, and then blue stripes, and then blue wheels on a skateboard. So I'm gonna do blue. But again, any color you wanna do, it's your dinosaur. Maybe he's got little red dots. Maybe he's got all one color. There we go. We're almost done coloring our little dinosaur here, and then we get to the fun part. And then I'm going to show you some other fun things you could do to customize your dinosaur. There we go. I think our little dinosaur is looking great. And I bet all of your dinosaurs are looking great too. And if you want to show us, you can get your parents' permission to post it on social media, and you can tag us with #MakeItWithMichaels. And I'd love to see what y'all are creating, because I can just imagine that you guys are making the most cool / cutest dinosaurs ever. All right, so I am done with my green here and my blue. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna color his tongue, because his tongue is a nice pink color. So I'm gonna get out the pink marker. And I'm gonna color that pink. All right. There we go, nice pink tongue. And then I'm gonna finish our dinosaur off with some orange. Oops, there we go. So 2 things I can see on this dinosaur are orange. So his mouth is orange and the top of his skateboard is orange. So I'm gonna color those 2 things orange. You know, another fun creative thing you could do is you could draw a design on his skateboard. Maybe he's got a real cool skateboard. It's got like a picture on it or something. All right. We're almost done coloring here. Just gonna finish off with the skateboard, and then we'll get on to the folding.
Here's another great question. Can we add background to our dinos?
Yes, I love that. Y'all should add whatever background y'all want. And that was actually one of the tips I was going to show you at the end, is to create a background for your dinosaur. You're already ahead of me. So you guys are so smart. You could put him in the forest, or maybe he's like skateboarding down a road, or maybe he's in the city if he's like a modern day dinosaur. You can do whatever you want. Maybe he's like in a fantasy land. All right, there is our colored dinosaur. He's got all his little spots colored in. The only thing I left white was his teeth. But of course, if you wanted to color the teeth, you can color the teeth. All right, so I'm gonna move on to step 2 here. So I'm gonna show you how exactly to fold your dinosaur so that he looks like he's closing his mouth. So if you can see on your piece of paper, it's a little hard to see here, but there are some grooves. There's 2 little kind of pre-folded lines. And so I am going to fold those lines exactly the way it shows in this book. So I'm going to start with this bottom line here, and I can do this a couple of times for you if you get confused. So I'm just going to fold this way, just like that. So we took this line here and we just folded it like this, just like that. Now I'm going to take this top one, I'm actually going to fold it over like this. So just to recap, we took the bottom one and we folded it down. We took the top one and we folded it over. And when we do that, we fold it together, his mouth is closed, just like that. And then you can open and close it, and then he's like, roar. It's like a little dinosaur. Did that make sense to everyone? Do I need to do that a couple more times?
Yeah, let's do that one more time.
Sure. All right. So we're taking our dinosaur and we have these pre-folds right here. So these are the folds we're going to do. So we have a top one, we have a bottom one. And for the bottom one, we're just going to take it and fold it down like this. So you're just going to see that half of the dinosaur, you're not going to see the rest of his head. And then we're going to take this top fold where the other half of the head is, and you're going to fold that forward, just like this. And then once those are both folded, then you press down and it closes your dinosaur's mouth, just like that. All right. I'm going to go ahead and move on here. So the last step in our little guide here is to add an eyeball. So we're going to add a little wiggle eye here just to give him a goofy little smile. And so I'm just going to take a little glue and I'm just going to dab it right where his eye is. And if you like his eye the way it is and you don't want to add a wiggle eye, that's totally fine. Actually, I think this glue is not open. Oh, there we go. Now it is. All right. Gonna add a little glue right there. Put that little cap over there. Sticky. All right, take my wiggle eye and then place it right there. And again, it's just completely optional. You don't have to do it if you don't want to. All right, so officially our little dinosaur is complete. And if you want to end it there, you absolutely can. But I'm going to show you some other fun things you can do with your dinosaur just to give them a little extra, you know, creativity. Y'all have already suggested so many fun things. Like you guys are so smart and so creative. And I love hearing all your suggestions. So one suggestion I have is, so you know how your dinosaur, his mouth closes? So if you write a message right here in between the two folds, it'll actually disappear when his mouth is open. And so it'll look like he's saying something. So here I'm just gonna write him going, ah, like he's just having a good old time skateboarding with his skateboard. And so when I close his mouth here, it doesn't look like he's saying anything. And then he's going, ah. You could write roar, you could write a message to a friend or just something fun you want him to say. You can be as creative as you want with it. But I just thought that was a lot of fun. And you don't have to do it if you don't want to. It's just a suggestion. And then, yeah, my other suggestion was to draw a background for your dinosaur. So you could just, you know, if you wanted him to be in a field, you could put some grass at the bottom. You don't have to be perfect about it. You could just color it. Just put some grass. You could add some flowers if you wanted to. Maybe do like a little sun. You could color the background blue for the sky. Let's give them a little sun here. You know, just be creative with it.
When you have a moment, we have a few people who would like to see the folding one more time.
Absolutely, I would be happy to show you the folding again. And here, I can do it on this extra one I have, since this one hasn't been folded at all yet. So for the folds, you have two pre-folded creases. You have a top one and you have a bottom one. So I'm going to start with this bottom one here. And for the bottom one, you're going to fold it back, just like this. So you're just going to see half of his jaw here and the rest of his body. And then you're going to take this top fold and you're going to fold it towards the front, just like that. So then that half, and you just see his body like that. And then once you have your fold, you can pinch it together. And that's how you make your dinosaur close his mouth. So just to recap, bottom fold goes down, top fold goes over. And it's okay if you're not getting it. You have lots of time to practice. And if you are still having trouble, you can watch the video afterwards and just go at your own pace. It's totally okay. And you can honestly fold him any way you want. It's okay if he's not perfect, because he's your dinosaur and that's all that matters. Just like that. And then once he's all done, you can add whatever kind of details you want to him. And there you go. The dinosaur is all finished. Do you have any final questions?
Looks like we might not have any more questions. We had some people who said they're going to add stickers to theirs, which is a great idea.
Love it. All right. Well, you guys have been such a great audience. I'm so happy you could join us for today's Kids Club. We have another Kids Club coming up on Friday at the same time. And we are going to be doing a layered foam scene. So if this looks like it's fun to do, please feel free to join us. And if you already have your kit, you have everything you need to make your little scene. So feel free to join us on Friday at the same time, same place. We would love to see you. All right. Well, thank you everyone so much for joining us. And I hope everyone has a great rest of your day. All right. Bye, everyone.